Hello, people who are not watching an ad are probably seeing this, but the people who aren't seeing this. How's everybody doing? Oh, I'm on. Hold on. Gotta shut that off. Oh, how are peeps? Paul Waldrop, Steel City Lathe. Indeed. 12 by 15. No, 12 by 27. Half horsepower. Not too bad. Almost the capacity of the Laguna. Almost exactly the capacity of the Laguna after the bed extension on the Laguna, actually. Yeah, let's wait for people to show up before we start. It is a heavy lathe. Like, you should think that it's probably going to be relatively heavy, made out of granite. But it's catches you off guard when you try to pick it up. Chris Walters, how are you, my friend? I'm doing okay. I'm just making my way through the world. Slip Kids here. Making my way through the world, put one foot in front of the other, and go in a direction. The way that you're walking when you put your foot down. I gotta deal with this. This is getting... And the hair, too. The hair needs to go back to nothing, and the beard needs some maintenance. Oh. Tim Mallon is here, so we can start. Good to know. I was waiting. D&D night, but here in spirit for the algorithm. Hey, it's Tyler Peterson's D&D night as well. I messaged him. It's like, your friendly 15-minute reminder. He's like, oh, I got D&D tonight. Thanks for popping by anyway. Just leave it on when you go to D&D so that it thinks that you watched the whole thing. Get that bonus watch time. I got my tape. I got my tape sleeves again. I really got to start remembering that this is not a good shirt for Crow's Nest. I'm going to be 29 in 2 weeks. You young buck. 29 was good. 29 was when I... 29 was about when I had started having problems. It's like... no, I had problems before that, but... that was when things started hurting more. Just ordered a birthday present for yourself. That'd buy. What'd you get? Kapla, how is everyone tonight? Well, I can't speak for everyone. I'll let them answer that. But I'm okay. Kind of meh. Kind of meh. But you guys are going to fix that. You guys always fix that. You guys are the best part of my week. Almost every week. Almost every week. This is the best part. Got another pen press. That guy. Pen press. I don't know how, like, I know how I went so long without a pen press. I wish I didn't. As soon as I used my pen press the first time, I was like, oh, I'm such an idiot. How many of these stupid things have I done without one of these? I am so stupid. If you're going to make pens, buy a pen press. It's like, and get a good one. Spend the money. It's like, yeah. This pen press also disassembles the pens. Does it make dinner? Does it like do your grocery shopping for you. This is a fancy sounding thing. I don't think I've ever seen that. Where'd you get that? I'll look it up. Sean McGill's here too. Where you got a pen press that disassembles also? I'm gonna Google it. Maybe Rockler, maybe? Oh, it's from PSI. I hate giving PSI money. We'll go have a look. I'm not buying it, but assembly, disassembly pen press. $75. American. Huh. So it does. It's interesting. Now you can disassemble and assemble your pen parts all with one easy to use tool. What's different? Oh, it's got a backside that does stuff. Oh, yeah, okay. Pushes parts out of it. Yeah, cool. Right on. I like that. Sean McGill's got a couple of pens he could disassemble and fix. I think I probably do too, if I didn't just throw them out. It's entirely possible that I was just like, meh. Legend asks, what'd you miss? Well, we solved some of the world's problems in just the first couple minutes of the show. So we got that going for us. The one you got from eBay for 108? Well, you could have got it from Penn State Industries for 75. Why'd you pay more money to get it from eBay? And I think Penn State Industry has like a constant 10% off with a code that they just like email out all the time. Could have got it for $68. Send it back. Send the eBay one back. Oh god, he's from Woodcraft. Let's see what Woodcraft looks like. Woodcraft. Is it just like woodcraft.com? Yeah. Pen press. Hey, 10% off Laguna again this month. Just so everybody's aware. The Woodcraft store in Jacksonville is closing in a couple of weeks. It's because you didn't buy enough things. It's your fault, Kabla. Get self-centering. I'm not seeing the assembly disassembly press at Woodcraft. They've got the one that I got from Lee Valley, exactly the same model, $114.99. Probably about what I think I paid $99, but it would have been a couple of years ago. See what it is at Lee Valley right now. So, $1.19 Canadian for the one that I got. Looking good, Mike. Hey, thanks, Chili. I disagree. I was just talking about how I need to do some maintenance. I need a haircut. Damn hippie. And this needs some maintenance, but yeah, good to see you, my friend. Paul sent a pic of his. Hold on. There it is. Oh, yeah, it's the same one that Penn State Industries was selling. Yeah. I will put a link to both the one that I have from Lee Valley and the one that they're talking about from Penn State Industries, because that's where I found it. I'm not seeing it at Woodcraft. Since I can do that when I have my computer out here. Is the Veritas Band-Aid from carving? No, the Veritas Band-Aid is from a broken mirror at work. Somebody broke a mirror at work and I was cleaning it up. And I was being pretty careful. But then there was like a sliver that came off the mirror. It jumped off the mirror into the end of my finger. And like I had to like, because I wanted to pull it straight back out the way that it went in. Because otherwise it could break off in there. And so it's not bad. It just it blooded pretty good for a little bit. How much is the one from Lee Valley? It's 119 Canadian, but it doesn't do disassembly. It's just a really high quality, well built pen press. Chili also sent me a picture. Chili sent me a dick pic. Good work. It was well done. Well done. The Irwin clamp also assembles. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was using the Mastercraft squidgy clamps for like my first probably, I don't know, 80 pens. And it just like, as soon as I got this pen press, I was like, God, you are such an idiot. This is just like so easy with this thing. It was a valuable upgrade. Just pure joy of using it. I do have the tools to disassemble. Paul sent them to me. The fancy like vice grip, rubberized vice grip things and the punches. Still haven't used them. Once in a while I'll use the rubberized vice grip things to like get the damn pen off the mandrel when it gets stuck. But got some things to do today, but I wanted to say hi. Nothing that's as important as this. Okay? We miss you. You have to stay. I'm making an order from you real soon, my friend. I just gave Nadia my invoices for like a couple months worth of not employment, but like my contract work, like when I teach things and stuff like that. And when she pays me that money, like probably half of it is going straight off to Chile. I want me some more wax, and I want to sell it down to the shop, but I also want some more, and I want, what else? We wanted to try the Dremel wheel polisher buffer stuff compound. I don't know what it's called. It's like, it says specifically like for rotary, like Dremel tools or something for buffing. We want to try that one for the silver casting classes and stuff that we do down there. And I want my coasters, and I want my shirt, and I want, what else do we have? Like I was stockpiling stuff at your guys' house that was supposed to be on the next boat. As soon as I pay, it's on the next boat. And it's been like a year, probably more than that. It's all here waiting to go. I don't know. Minor details. Yeah. You could have made me like a dozen shirts in that. You could have done my whole run of shirts in the amount of time that. Started a straight sides segmented bowl with some purple heart and not happy with the way it looks. May cut some of the rings off and flip them over. Is that the one that you were going to do that was like purple heart and oak or something? And I was like, damn, those are two. I would not enjoy turning that because of just the significant difference between those two species. The Chili Man 2024 calendar. Yeah, Chili, you should put the 2024 Chili Man calendar in there in the box too. Been beyond busy down here. Well, it's good, I think, depending on what you're busy doing. If you're just busy to be busy, then it's not good. But if you're busy doing stuff that's important, I have not been that busy. Feels like I say fairly frequently that I'm like I'm kind of in a shop funk. Like it comes out a lot, but it's just like it's another one of these like, do I want to go to the shop right now? Nah. Do I like this bed is pretty comfortable and like, meh. I gotta get these guitars done. I gotta get this lathe. It works. It's fine. It's functional. It's got a few things that I want to do a little bit of work on. It is heavy ass though, man. Busy with things that are stressful. That sucks. Busy with stressful things suck. That's why you should hang out with us on the show today. Instead of doing your busy, stressful things, you should hang out here where it is not busy and stressful. There's like zero stress involved when you're here with us. Just escape into a world of an imagination. How does it go? It's like a Willy Wonka. No, it isn't. What is it? Maybe it is Willy Wonka. I don't know. Sold a guitar today, and a customer is picking one up tomorrow. And neither one's a Telecaster? Yeah, that's lies. World of Pure Willy Wonka. I win. Yeah, hang out with us, my man. The stressful, busy stuff can wait. Decompressing is important. Both are original designs. Well, yeah. Can't stay tonight. Just wanted to say hi. All right, later, Kapla. It's everybody's just like popping in just to say hi and then ducking out. I haven't even grabbed the guitar or anything. Love my marking knife, except I cut myself. Yeah, because it's sharp ass, right? It's like a paper cut. Yeah, it's a nice knife. And it's very sharp. Who else has one? Latchiness? No. Maybe. No, Sherburne. Sure. Like, Matt. Fearsome. Who is at D&D, I think. Yeah. It's good. Recognized. If you want one of these, I still have a few. Did hit the thumbs up button. Everybody hit the thumbs up button and smash that subscribe and bell and buy a Linda mattress and whatever. Raid Shadow Legends. The things that I'm supposed to say on the YouTube. Oh! You guys want to do show and tell? You email me things you're working on, or send them through social media, and I can show them off. We got the computer for another week out here. We can do show and tell if you want. Maybe we should just do it. Maybe like the first show of every month. I'll never be able to. Yeah. See, all the great intentions. I could be like, oh, the first one of every month is like show and tell day, and then I'll just forget next month. So I'm not gonna say that. But like, it'd be cool once in a while to like plan a show and tell night where you guys all, or you could send me a bunch of stuff in advance so that I have it and I can like show off what you guys are doing to everybody else. Paul could show us these supposed not telecasters. LOL, it's just the Raid Shadow Legends. And then it's just, yeah. Audible. Installed gas hot plate yesterday. Well, you know, gotta go. No, you don't. It's not that important. Later, man. Leave the wife here. Or she got busy, stressful things to do too. Oh. Oh, wife's sending pics. What are you making? Glow in the dark shirts? Is that what these are? Sweet. That's the shirt you made Scott for Christmas. Cool. We'll catch you up everything next time we chat. All right, cool. Yeah, man. Anytime. Miss you guys. Oh, getting old. At least I'm getting old. You know, the alternative would be bad. Mikey B's here. Look out. He's out in the garage playing with his toy trucks. Stoned out of his mind. Maybe not yet. Soon. Yeah, the director's here. One video. And he didn't, I mean, yeah, okay, the director of photography. Okay. Tim's here, just hasn't come to say hello and leave. My hands were covered in blow. That sounded bad. Boiled linseed oil is what I was talking about. Okay, here's a question for the Canadians, I guess. I think we may have had this discussion before, but I have forgotten the answer. So what do we use instead of denatured alcohol in Canada? We can't have that. So what do we use in place of denatured alcohol? specifically for shellac purposes. Methylated spirits. Methylated spirit. That sounds like we shouldn't use that. That sounded really bad. Yeah, his hands were covered in blow. It's not. It's mineral spirits? No, I don't think so. I don't think mineral spirits will do it. Solvable methyl hydrate. This sounds like Sean knows what he's talking about. Methylated spirits is probably methyl hydrate. You wouldn't use mineral spirits. No, I think that's actually like sell it at Canadian Tire. There we go. We're back on the internet. Canadian Tire. What is it called? Solvable methyl hydrate. I'm just going to start typing meth and see if it comes up. Methyl hydrate. There we go. Solvable methyl hydrate. $6. Okay, so if you're not lying, I'm going to Canadian Tire tomorrow. Okay, cool. Is this for sure? It's for stripping material. Well, mineral spirits? No. Everclear would work, probably. You're right. Everclear probably would work. If you could still get 90% isopropyl, it would probably also work. But I think you can only get 50% iso now. How do you mix shellac? That's what I'm trying to figure out, because we can't get denatured alcohol. Mineral spirits and methylated spirits are both solvents, but methylated spirits is a solvent for shellac. Yeah. So methyl hydrate sounds like what I want. 473 mils for $6. Well, it's enough to make a batch of shellac, though. Kyla says she'll be back. She's got busy, important, stressful things going on down in Australia. She's got to go deal with the stodgy kangaroos. They're rampaging all over her yard. You want high ethanol. Stove fuel from Canadian Tire is 90% ethanol, and the rest is isopropyl. I got another picture from Paul. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh. You're right. This is absolutely not a Telecaster. I would never look at this guitar and say this is a Paul Waldrop guitar. That's a pretty attractive thing, my friend. That is a pretty attractive thing. What's the wood on that fretboard? What's that fretboard made out of? Here. Here. I said that already. Stained maple. Oh. I want that to be on my phone so I can. It's cool. That's attractive. Oh, more pics from Kyla. She's making things on the Cricut. Hold on. She's making like tumblers and stuff. It is. We'll do a little bit of show and tell. Sweet. Yeah, right on. I'm not ignoring you guys. Just had to fire a quick message to somebody. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I take things by email as well. woodenthingsandstuff@gmail.com if you're not a social media or whatever. If you want to show off what you're doing. Panel, what are you making? I can't even. It's the joke doesn't even really work anymore because I don't make. He's probably made more things than I have this year. Maybe not. I don't know. Scarlett's friends' birthdays. Sweet. The resin boards. One was Hunter's teacher, and one he made for Scott. Because I'm creative like that. La-ti-da. I don't know if we got Sven's teachers anything this year yet, for any reason. Damn. Whoops. Have a pen. Have a pen. Pen and a keychain. Here you go. Oh. How much wood could the woodchuck? Oh, speaking of wood. I saw another damn post today. These fucking people. They'd taken down trees that would make amazing furniture, and they're chopping them up. They're just chopping them up. Like, I should find it. I should find the post. It was like this big ass cherry tree that these people took down and bucked it into like lengths like that. And they were like, does anybody want to like make me an offer for some chunks of this cherry tree? It would be great in a smoker. And I'm like, oh, I hate you so much. I don't like hating. And hate's not the right word. But damn, that would have made a great sideboard or like idiots. All of them. Bothers me. I'm thinking about just making an offer on a couple of the chunks though, because I could probably turn some bowls. I like cherries, like probably one of my favorite woods to turn. So if he wants like $5 for a chunk of it, I might go grab a couple. If they're as good size as they look. I did save it actually. I'll show it to you guys. I'm pretty sure I saved the post. Where do I find my saved things? I'm not good at the social media. Saved. Look at this. I'll go over here. Yeah, look at this. This is just sad. cherry wood. Great for a smoker? Question mark. Cut it down in September. Like, that's a lot of tree. You could have made so much furniture. Like, it literally, you could have chopped that tree down, paid somebody to come and mill it into boards for you, and then sold it for significantly more than you paid that person to mill it into boards for you. Idiots. Now it's going to get burned. Somebody's going to throw it in a smoker and it's going to get burned so that their food can taste like cherry tree. We got to take those logs and make some live edge bowls at least. Yeah, I'm seriously thinking about just being like, okay, for real though, like, let's make me an offer. Are we talking like a couple $100? Or are we talking like $30? Like, can I just come have a couple pieces? Because you obviously have no idea what you're doing here. It's only cherry? Yeah, but cherry's nice. And there's not a lot of cherry, like, I mean, well, not that, like, big like that, for sure. My parents have a cherry tree in their front yard, but it's never going to get bigger than about like that. That looks like a good sized log. Whoa, Todd Lajeunesse, what's going on? Pan with the fancy Celtic situation here. That a guy? That a guy? It's nice. Nice lines. Nice crisp knot. Beauty. Is that... I want to say that's Purple Heart that hasn't gone back to its purpleness. But it may be something else. It's walnut? Oh yeah, I can zoom. Yeah, okay. It's like the grain orientation of the side that I was looking at makes it look, yeah, okay. All right. I'll buy it. Made one cherry guitar, hard and heavy. My guitar is a bunch of cherry in it too. Just cherry top or sapele top? No, it was cherry top. Cherry top and yeah, cherry and sapele all the way through. And yeah, it's heavy. But cherry itself is not that heavy in terms of hardwoods, I don't think. The pounds per cubic. Still trying to get some sinker cypress for a build. Just make some. Just go get some cypress and sink it. And then in a couple 100 years, go back and get it and make a guitar. I have a Purple Heart board. Wasn't sure which pen colors to use with it. What, like the hardware colors? Everything except gold, I would say. Even gold. I mean, purple and gold, like old school LA Kings and the Lakers are purple and gold. The LSU Tigers, well, purple and yellow. I don't think there's really a bad hardware on Purple Heart. The chromes look good. Satin, and shiny chrome look good on. Yeah, not copper or like rose gold type color. Basically everything else. Not that if it did, it was today, because it wasn't here yesterday. I checked the mailbox yesterday. I mean, I could go check the mailbox, but probably won't. The site shows no updates since last weekend. Yeah, it's weird tracking. Like, first of all, I don't know why it took a right when it got to Canada in the first place. When it went up to Illinois and then took a right and went over to Toronto when I am left. It's dumb. I want my Waldrop goodies. Because Waldrop goodies are always awesome. Which I want to ask, but I don't want to know. I want to also be surprised. Because I know a couple of the things that are in it. There's like some mammoth tusk in it. But I don't no, I want to be surprised. But I also want to know. Next box I'll just bring up when you come to visit. Hey, right on. Yeah. Toss the wifey on the bike and and up you come. Bring me a Telecaster. See if you can smuggle some dirty bastards. There you go. Been talking about this beer for, what, 2 years? I can't get it. It bothers me. It's like when Pinnell comes out, he's bringing Pineapple Crush. It's like when I have lunch at work with my friend Lisa and we have beans on toast. Because it's about where you're from and what you can get. And apparently British people can only afford really bad food. So not sure why. There's just as much money in Britain as there is anywhere else, but for some reason, you know what would be great? We'll just put a couple pieces of bread in the toaster and then we'll pour some fucking canned beans on top of them. love Founder's Dirty Bastard, but still, ooh, here we go. Somebody else knows the beer. Stone's Brewing Arrogant Bastard. Stone's Brewing Arrogant Bastard. That's different than the Dirty Bastard from the other company. Hey, Brian's here. British people love beans, I guess. And for the record, I have never had beans on toast for lunch with my friend Lisa at work. It just, people were talking about stuff that they can get and I can't, and so it made me think of whatever. We still have not figured out why only the east coast of Canada gets pineapple pop. Oh, message from Paul. Founder's Dirty Bastard on his desk. Look at that. Scotch style ale, rich caramel notes. That sounds fucking delicious. That sounds like a beer that I would really, really like. Scotch style ale with rich caramel notes and malty sweetness. This is like, if I could make like a custom beer for myself, that's like, we had one. Oh, it's a seasonal. I don't know if it's every season, but when they make it, I buy the shit out of it. By Parallel 49 in Victoria. What's it called? Damn it. But it's like that. It's like a scotch, like a red scotchy ale with caramel in it and stuff. It's like, it's a winter release from them. What is it called? The Salty Scott. That's what it's called. It's called the Salty Scott by Parallel 49. One of my favorite beers I've ever had in my life. And it's a winter thing that they make. I don't know if they still do. Hopefully. I haven't seen it though this winter. I haven't been looking for it. It's bottled in Newfoundland at the Pepsi plant. Can't get it in Nova Scotia. Literally can only get it in Newfoundland? That's weird. Why do the Newfies, why do they gotta make? First of all, how can they justify making something that is only gonna sell that many copies to only Newfoundlanders? And second of all, why do they get it? They're the only ones that get it. Like, I don't think it'd be good. I am not expecting that this is going to be a beverage that's good. But I think it's wrong that I don't ever get to try it. They shouldn't be hoarding all of the pineapple pop. Another question. You guys pop or soda? It's not great, but I'll have one when I go home. Is it like nostalgic? Like from your childhood? Like, oh, this tastes like I'm 7? Because that's, I eat some stuff like that. I drink some stuff like that where it's like I prefer, as much as I like food and I am quite a good cook and I like really good food and I like making really nice food. But I think my favorite grilled cheese sandwich is just like generic white bread with Kraft singles. Because it reminds me of being a kid. And that's like the just Kraft cheese slices in between white bread in a pan with butter. That's how I want my grilled cheese sandwich, because I want it to taste like I'm 9, you know. I mean, yeah, there's obviously a proper grilled cheese sandwich with good cheeses is better. But when I want a grilled cheese sandwich, that's what I want. When I have a craving for a grilled cheese sandwich, I want Kraft cheese slices in between Wonder Bread. Like, I've got a picture of beans on toast here for. Is it, Paul? Are you just sending me that? That's not at your desk. What's this? This is a picture off the internet. You didn't take that picture. That picture is way too nice for you to have taken that picture. You can't fool me. For the nostalgia. Yeah, see, right? They call everything Coke in Texas? That's weird. Like orange Coke? Like you would call Sprite a Coke? Like a lemon lime pop? You would call it Coke? Would you call it lemon lime Coke? Like, I don't understand that. Yeah, for the nostalgia, go to the local pizza place for a slice and a tin of pineapple crush. Yeah, see, and it would like it, and it smells like your childhood in there. I get it. I get it. Sean said to send you pics of beans and bread. Miguel, what are you trying to get me spammed with pictures of beans on toast? Oh, I'm going to the store to get a Coke. You want one? Yeah, I'll take a Dr. Pepper. Okay. Okay. He's not watching live chat again. Oh, wait, I can change that. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. They do that in West Virginia as well. What kind of Coke do you want? Really? That's okay. All right. If we've got regional differences and things, it's fine. Respect people's differences, but that is fucking weird. What kind of Coke do you want? Is a fucking weird question. Like when I go to a restaurant, I don't really much anymore, but I say like I'll have a Coke, and they say, "Is Pepsi okay?" I say no, because that is not what I want. I do not want a Pepsi. I want a Coke. And if they say, "Is Pepsi okay?" I say no, and they look at me like that's weird. Because if you want a Coke, obviously a Pepsi should be okay. It's not. It's not okay. If you're a Pepsi serving establishment, then I probably want iced tea or a beer. Like, I don't want a Pepsi. There's no difference. There is absolutely a difference, Todd. I will punch you right in the face. What kind of Honda Civic do you want? Hey, I'm going to the store for a Honda Civic. Will you guys want one? Yeah, I'll take a Corolla or like get me one of them BMWs. Oh, what is this? No, if she's not going to talk here, she's watching, but she's talking over here and not here, and I'm no. You have to participate with my friends. You can't send them. You can't. I'll show your pictures if you're participating with my friends, but we can't. I can't be. Beer. And I think it's just about time for me to have one of my dirty smokerettes. You guys want to talk about this lathe for a second? It's in the title of the show. So this granite lathe. It's literally made out of granite. The Steel City Granite MIDI lathe. It is heavy as all get out. I don't know that it's fit for purpose for what I got it for. I got it for the shop to have, as Nadia got a lathe, I got a lathe. Now we're gonna have two at the shop, and I'm not gonna have to bring my Laguna there and back all the time. I don't think we're gonna be able to get this up the stairs to the room where I'm doing my classes. I just don't think it's a realistic expectation. It's not that big, but damn, it is heavy. I still want you to chip a piece off and try to turn it. What is granite? Did I spell it wrong? No, I didn't. Granite's rock. It's a I believe it is a igneous? Nope. It's not. It's a sedimentary rock, I think. And it's heavy as shit, is what it is. And the idea was that it would be one of the two lathes at the shop. I'm gonna get a little bit of rust work done on, like, down in here, because the tailstock is cast iron. These leg pieces are cast iron, but that all the ways and the headstock are solid granite. So you're damn well not going to be getting any vibration when you're spinning on that thing. And it does spin. But I got to get rid of a little bit of rust. The quill, the tailstock quill, is that even what it's called on a tailstock? It's not seized, but it's not connected to the wheel, so I can't in an innie outie the tailstock. Is it an igneous rock? I was right. I should just trust my brain. Because that's my head just immediately went to that. I don't have a YouTube account. It won't let me comment. Well, you can make one. They're free. And then you can make YouTube videos and make tens and tens of nickels after doing it for years and years. Actually, you'd probably make good money on YouTube. It's like, she's attractive and she has an accent, so yeah, she'd probably do pretty good. Anyway, that's my new lathe that I may end up just basically turning over and reselling for hopefully what I bought it for. If we can't, we'll see how the tune-up goes. And see if I can convince two guys to walk backwards up a set of stairs. I don't know. We'll see. It's on my table saw. If I end up just turning it over and reselling it, I won't take a loss on it. I paid $150 for it. So I just clean up some rust and resell it for $150 and just go buy another Rikon or something. And then whatever. I'm going to have a smokerette. We're an hour in. But are they free? It costs me a 20 to 40 second commercial every time now. An unskippable 20 to 45 second video? That sucks. I know that the unskippables have been getting a little bit longer. I don't think I've seen a 30-second unskippable, though. And I mean, it's still free. It's your time. But As they say, time is money. But I mean, what else were you gonna do with that time, really? It's not like you were gonna spend it on something useful like Scott and Kyla are doing right now. Vineyard Farmers, Brian. Brian has an interesting way about going about making things. I was watching, is it yesterday? Day before? I was watching his most recent video of making a farmhouse bathroom countertop, essentially. I said why a lot of times while he was doing it, but there's no wrong answer to how to do something as long as you're happy with the final result. But I'm watching it and I'm like, but why? Like a lot of times. But then I was like, oh, I guess, okay, sure. Like, that's fine. Yeah, but why? Oh, yeah, I guess that, yeah, okay, sure. And it was an interesting experience for me. I like watching the different ways that other people approach things because it makes me go like, what? Why would you? Oh, yeah, okay, all right. Like, what? He's coming together at the corner, and he's mitering these corners, but they're not. The boards aren't the same thickness, so he's like mitering in part of this piece, and I'm like, what? Why don't you just make a bigger piece of wood so that miter matches up? What do you? But then it ended up making sense, and he's doing a really good job. I'm looking forward to seeing it completed. He has glued together the pieces of wood into that are making the top of the countertop. He has glued them together with black caulking. You sure? Sure. I mean, yeah. And black caulking and pocket screws. I'm like, sure, yeah, okay. I never would have thought, but yeah. You had a 21-second non-skippable ad before this video? Well, thanks. Honda? I don't know. Who was it? Was it anybody good? Probably not. Was it in any way relevant to this show, like to what I do? I often wonder what kind of ads people get shown when they tune into either this show or my edited videos. Like whether they even have anything to do with it. Okay, if it's like a Shaper Origin commercial or something, like at least it's like woodworking or making related or something. But it's like me watching you make stuff and saying, why don't you just measure? It is kind of like that. There was a lot of that during that video production. It was like, why don't you just measure it and then cut it? Instead of going back to the table saw and cutting it and then it not fitting still and then going back to the table saw and cutting it again. Like, because that's just the way that I do things. It's like trying to hand me a tape measure. I'm like, get that shit out of here. I use Brave browser. I get no ads. Yeah, but you send me stuff, so we're even. I don't get my 7 cents from you watching the ad, but you send me pen blanks and you send me little hand planes, little brass hand planes and stuff. It's worth way more than the money that I would make from ads from you. tape measure is for audio measurements. That's true. That was a joke at one point. That was a joke. Oh, you guys make me happy. Fine, I got it. Ready for the money to roll in. Hey, Gooding Lisa. You got to make some shows. You do a painting channel. You like just do. Hey, like today we're gonna paint a bear, and you paint a bear, and you put it on the internet, and people watch the shit out of it, and you make money. I know they will. That's my friend Lisa, by the way. She's good peeps. Good, because I would hate Sven wasn't eating because I skipped your YouTube ads. No. Sven isn't eating because I smoke. It's not your fault. Not true. Don't with the... He has access to the peanut butter jar. He's fine. Okay? Hi, Lisa, who's good peeps. I can't believe you made a YouTube profile just to be able to talk to me on my show. That's fun. That's good. That's good friending. Is she a coworker? Yes, she is. Well, I mean, I guess technically no. I don't think she's an employee, but she is a contracted. She teaches classes and has now come on to do some of the social media marketing-y type things as well. But I'm not sure, like, according to the government, whether or not she's... Yes, she's a coworker. But she's, I don't know. Did you like sign an employment contract and stuff, or are you just a contracted sub? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go the Crow's Nest Gallery. Oh, does she eat beans on toast? Yes, she does. Yes, she absolutely does. Lisa teaches. When's your next painting class? When's your next... Why do you not have a painting class on here? Where? I'm scrolling a long way. My friend, what the hell is going on? How do you not have any class? Oh, here's one. You don't have another class until the end of April? This is one of Lisa's classes. Why are you not teaching enough classes? Next week? Oh, I just scrolled by it too quick then, maybe. No. Oh, are you doing the glow in the dark? Those don't count. Those don't count. Glow in the dark mushroom paint night party. It's not a class. I mean, I guess it is. I'm talking about like your stuff. My wife watches a lot of painting and crafting videos on YouTube. I don't watch a lot of anything on YouTube anymore, really. So being on YouTube has kind of sucked the fun out of watching YouTube sometimes. Just being honest. And I mean, like we've talked about, most of the people who do things that I would be interested in, I just don't like. Sometimes for no reason. Sometimes for a reason. How long do you guys want to hang out for tonight? Until my phone goes dead again? Can you do one of your Northern Light paintings on the show sometime? Sure. Yep, I can do that. That was a fun one. That turned out really nice. Oh yeah, I can do a Northern Light painting on the show. Can I do it tonight? No, I can't do it tonight. Because A, I need a canvas that's been primed black, and I don't have one of those. And B, I need oil paint, which I do not have. It's all down at the shop. When I do oil painting here in my shop, I bring oil paint from the shop, from the Crow's Nest to my shop to do oil painting, and then I bring it back. I don't have any oil paint. I'm good for as long as I can stay awake, at least another hour. Okay, cool. I'll just hang out with Tim if nobody else wants to. Lisa's into. Mike's into. He's playing with his toy trucks in the garage. Yeah, that Northern Lights one did turn out pretty good. What I should do is I should tell people in advance that it's going to be a paint show and this is what you're going to need. And then people can go get it and they can paint along. That would be fun. We do like a paint night like I do down at the Crow's Nest, except we do it on the internet. But then I don't make. And then people can send me super chats to pay for the instruction that they're receiving. And then Google will take a third of it. And then, nah. Cutting out the palette strat guitar tomorrow. Palette strat guitar. Am I the only one watching you on a TV? I doubt it. Eric Habakabaka usually watches me on the TV at his fancy tiki bar in his backyard on his animal refuge in Australia. It's just like that's a wicked thing to be able to say. That is an awesome thing to be able to say. I have a friend that I've never met who watches me from his tiki bar on a TV in Australia on his animal refuge. That's a thing that I get to be able to say. I'm on a 27-inch monitor. Yeah, I've had smaller TVs than that. I say that counts. Pinnell, am I on the projector at your place? Sometimes Pinnell has me like wall size, which I'm not going to judge him for at all, because that's awesome, actually. Pinnell watches on the TV, but are you on the big one? Like, are you on the projector TV? Where you watch the movies? Goes now, I watch a 55 life-size mic. Actually, probably bigger. How big is my head on a 55-inch TV? I bet it's bigger than my actual head. Let's see. If that's 55, then this is probably 30. And my head is filling the screen And my head is not 30 inches big. So yeah, that's 2 times. That's double size mic. That's double the mic. That, I don't know what really that meant. Watch, like double the mic, like the 27-inch iMac. Yep, that'll work with your Founder's dirty bastard. I'm watching me on my phone. I can watch you on a 75-inch, but the missus might complain, or maybe she won't, and maybe that's a problem. See, again, like from the racing stripe to the bottom of the beard is 19 inches. What's the racing stripe? Oh, this racing stripe, the balding area, one of the many balding areas. Well, yeah, I don't think I'm 19 inches tall on my head. That's approximately the top of my head, and to the bottom of the beard is about 16. That's not the only thing that's 16 inches. See, it's not working out. The jokes just aren't clicking tonight. It is what it is. We're all just making our way through the world today. It takes everything you got. Yeah, but all your worries sure would help a lot. Well, isn't it time to get away? I want to give out points, but there's no, like, that's just, come on. I guess first person to type it. Okay, two Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff points for where the song came from. Let's all go to Flamin' Moe's. 2 points for Todd. You know what show? Here we go. You know what show could be funnier? I'll trip you down the stairs. They're steep. Anybody else like MASH? I really liked MASH. I could probably do a marathon, probably still. I just like crush out MASH. Speaking of like old-timey TV shows, old-timey. MASH was a good show. Two points. No, Lisa doesn't get any points. She was mean to me. Todd's got you. No, Todd is. No, he doesn't. He's just being anti-me. Okay? It's not about. This is what this show is. It's just people being mean to me in a good-hearted way, I hope. Because it's fun, and then I get to be also mean to them in a good-hearted way back. It's like friendship. It's like friendship with cool people who can take it. I mean, it is going to hurt when I trip you down the stairs. But we'll laugh about it after. Beer. Look up the words to the MASH theme song. No, I don't need to do that. I know that. My friend Lisa, speaking of songs, Uh, I'm going to learn a song that my friend Lisa sent me the other day. She's like, you seem to like this kind of, or this subject matter or something like that. And it was a good song from a very, very British fella who talks about drinking tea and eating beans on toast and stuff. But it's a good song, and I'm going to learn it. And then I'm probably pretty close to being able to put out an EP of both my own and cover songs completely surrounding like mental health struggles and support for like depression and stuff. Yeah. Ooh. And raise money for that could be. Remember at the beginning of the year I said I wanted to do a community. Oh, it was supposed to be a build project though that raised money for mental health charities. I could do both. Last track is the MASH theme song. Last track would probably be Ghost by Bad Flower. But this one was good. I don't remember the name of the dude. I'd have to like scroll back in our Facebook conversation to find him again. Apparently he's a pretty big deal. Like I saw she sent me this song and I was like, damn, this is good. I like this. And then I looked at a couple of his other things and it's like live in concert and he's like selling out Wembley Stadium and shit. Like he's a pretty big deal. And I'd never heard of him. 2 of 12, 24 resolution check. No. Shut up. First of all, there was only 5, I think. So it wasn't of 24 anything. Oh, wait. 2/12 of to 20. You're asking me, why wouldn't you just 1/6? Like, 2/12 is not a proper fraction. Sixth of the way through how are the resolutions doing? No major piece of furniture. Progress has been made on stringed instruments. I still think I'm doing relatively well on looking at the positive things in the world. So I'm still winning that one, I would say. The shop reno is a period of time thing, so it's obviously it hasn't happened yet. And then what's the last one? Yeah. Did this last time. Last time we checked in on the resolutions. Shop rental. Like the good things in the world. Guitar, stringed instruments, major furniture, and what's the last? Cabinet? No. There's 2 major pieces of furniture. Well, 2 significant pieces of furniture, 3 stringed instruments, shop renovation. Look at the good things in the world as often as you can. And there was a 5th one. Somebody help me out. The fundraiser, yes, John, thank you. The fundraiser community build project thing. Okay, so still not doing well on the resolutions, but we're only the thing you just talked about. Yeah, I know. We're only 2/12 of the way in. The fact that I've made any progress on any of these damn guitars is a win for me, okay? And like I've been appreciating the good things in the world. I've been proactively appreciating the good things in the world. That's a big deal. Shut up. I think I'm doing good. And that's all that matters. You guys could be a little more supportive. So you know what that's guitar? Look at it. Look at it. This is like pretty much a guitar. Jerks. If you built tellies, you'd have the time to do all the other things. I just leave that to you, my friend. I can't compete. Any progress? Nope. That's the live show guitar. If there's ever going to be progress, it's going to happen here. And so it's probably never going to get done because I literally I had it out on the bench. I cleared the lathe. I moved the lathe from my bench to the table saw so that hypothetically tonight I could rub the pickup cavity. Live on the show. I just can't. Saturday nights is just, I'm at the end of the day, I walk out of work and I'm like, I cannot do work on my show. I need to beer with my friends, and I am absolutely not going to use a router while I'm drinking. So, idea. Spontaneous idea. You guys want to come for a show on Tuesday? Maybe I'll do a live show on Tuesday just to get some work done on the guitar. Because I don't work during the day on Tuesday. So I would be nice and full and plump of shop enthusiasm on Tuesday night to route a pickup cavity, drill some holes for the knobs and the potentiometers through to the back side so that I can design a back cavity for the electronics. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a show on Tuesday night and get some work done on the guitar. Yeah, let's do that. Live show Tuesday night. Pickup cavity. Finding some spots for knobs. Drilling some holes so that I can make an electronics cavity in the back. Tuesday night. Let's do that. And then at least it's more progress on this bad boy. We got your back. You can do this. Eric Witzel. Happy to have you back, my friend. It's been a while. Eric Witzel is one of the very few friends who have stickers on my bandsaw. I have three stickers on my bandsaw, and Eric Witzel is one of those people. And I always forget, because I always want to call it like Country Time Workshop, but it's Country Road Workshop. Supposed to be remaking Fist of the North Star for its 40th anniversary. That sentence barely makes sense unless there's context. It's supposed to be making Fist of the North Star for its 40th anniversary. What does that even mean? They hit the bed. Long day. All right, later. Yeah, long day. Yeah, like routing out Telecasters. I get you. Bye, my friend. Maybe next week we get to open the box of stuff. It's only been like a month. Didn't you get quoted like 5 business days? Bailey Woodworks is back as well. There's a guy who puts out a lot of videos. it's a pretty exclusive club. I mean, there's you, there's Tyler Peterson, and there's Scott at Custom Creations. That's it. I am probably going to put Shannon's up there, though. The Shannon Lumber Industry Update sticker is probably going to join you guys. So now there'll be 4. If you don't do it, you'll have to listen to me sing early 2000s disco tunes for 3 hours straight. There'd be worse things. Five business days, yeah. Got to Chicago in 5 days, yeah. And then it got to the border, and it took a fucking right instead of left. Bennett's got a Git string pack on the shelf beside the saw. Yeah, but I think there was my strings that you were putting on a guitar, wasn't it? He does. Bennett does have, and you have a quote on the cork board as well, Mike. I'm not going to tell people what that quote is, but you do have a piece of paper with a quote on it on the cork board. You're almost the right age to know what Fist of the North Star is. It was introduced the West to Japanese anime 40 years ago. Never really was an anime guy. I like some of it, but wouldn't call myself a fan. It's cool, go read it. No, it's not a thing I can say out loud. Maybe I can. It was no. It's funny in like the shittiest way. It's one of those things where you just like something comes out of somebody's mouth and you're like, damn, that was a thing that you said out loud. So I had to write it down and I put it up over on the cork board. And without context though, it's just a statement with no context. It's true. Okay, let's do it. This is a thing that Mike Bennett said. Back in a minute. Let's find it up on the corkboard. I hope I still have it. Oh no. I might not. Oh, there it is. I got it. Get off it. All right. Well, that's not going back up right now. Just saying that I was a calendar. This is a thing that Mike Bennett had come out of his mouth at one point. It's 2 sentences. It's their fault. They're the ones who raised their kid autistic. It's their fault. They're the ones who raised their kid autistic. Mike Bennett. I should have dated it too, because I don't remember exactly when that was. It was a few years ago now, but that's the 2 sentences that came out of his mouth. So I had to write it down. The game call biz is finally taking off. Sweet. Something sitting in Jack's, Florida for 5 days. been out for 10 days. It's supposed to be in Georgia. Yeah, shipping is stupid. Shipping is stupid. Eric Habakabaka got that marking knife, actually. He was the only one who knew how bad I was. I'll just spill the beans on toast right now and say that I forgot to send Eric his paid-for marking knife. I didn't forget. I packed it up and put all the shipping information and stuff on it and put it in the truck, and then forgot that I didn't put it at the post office for 2 months, 3 maybe, and then found it, and I was like, oh, damn. But then once I actually did get it into the post, it got there pretty quick. Like, it surprised me when you messaged me back and said, I got my knife today. Apparently, the mail to Australia is a lot quicker than the mail from Australia. Because when Scott sends me stuff, it's like 6 weeks. Meh. The world's a big place. Takes a while to get stuff places, I guess. It sucks when it turns the wrong direction, though. Like, you're literally like watching the tracking go, and it goes like, and you're over here. Any of those left? The marking knives? I do, in fact, Eric. I do have 4 left. Yeah. This is mine. You can't have this one. But I think I have 4 of the stabilized dyed maple burl. Paul isn't here. He left. Hackberry burl. I don't remember. Purple and green dyed burl stabilized ones. I think I have 4, and I have 1 of the Cocobolos. Money sign question mark. They are $50 plus ship, which is about $20, and that's Canadian. So $70 Canadian. Probably about $55 USD. Maybe I'll give you a discount rate because we're friends. No, that's not fair to the people that paid full price. I kind of don't want a whole whack of marking knives sitting around, though. Once they're out for a year, I'll be like, okay, I think I can mark these down a little bit. Eric says works well. I think that, like, I'm happy with like how comfortable it is, like with the little fingy divots. Like this finger, this knuckle slides under here. This one sits on top. It's just like it's a really comfortable knife. Sharp, it cut me. This is Mike. I think it sucks when people pay money for something and then it goes on sale right after that. Doesn't that suck? I have a use for one in your game calls. Cool. It probably would. Also, I'm going to learn how to do hand carving. I think this, actually, your thumb right there, might be okay for like a carving knife. I don't know. I can't speak to that necessarily, but might be Pinnell's 2025 Christmas bonus. We'll see if I still have any. Like that's what Pinnell's getting for his Christmas bonus in 2025. They are. John Knoll has. Well, he has one, but he did buy two. They're awesome marking knives. Yes, they are. It's a nice short blade for carving. I think so. I think you probably could probably get some carving work done with that guy. Better than pencil? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Still waiting on the 2024 package to arrive. To Canada Post, my friend. It got lost at Mississauga. There was a check in there. There was a keychain, I think, that you said you didn't want. There was a bottle stopper that doesn't fit East Coast bottles. Because you guys have wide mouth wine bottles out there for some reason. There was a calendar. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm kind of a big deal. Like I literally made into a calendar with professional photography and everything. Like, kind of a big deal. I have many leather-bound books. Almost new beer. I like this show. I like having fun with you guys. I know it pisses Pinnell off every week. He's like, oh, he's got to be just about done. Like, can I go to bed yet? No, you can't, Pinnell. How many of those are left? I mean, what? The calendars? They are a limited edition. You're right. That's a good question to ask because they were a very limited edition run. There are approximately 15 left. Oh no, there are approximately 20 left because they are numbered out of 25. So there are approximately 20 left. Unfortunately, they are also $50. Because I don't know if you've ever made yourself into a calendar, but it's not inexpensive. I don't know if you've ever made yourself into a calendar. Is a thing that I said out loud. Beer. And smoke rat. Tell you what, I won't feel bad. I won't feel bad for the people who paid full price for stuff. If you wanted to buy a marking knife and a calendar, I'll give you a discount on the package. The 2023 Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff calendar. Limited edition, hand signed, collector's item. And something that's actually useful. I'll make you a deal on the pair. Never have I even dreamt of being in a calendar, nor does anyone else want that. Apparently, nobody wanted me to be in a calendar either. It's fine. It was fun. I enjoyed making it. It only cost me $1,000 to have a bunch of them made. It's fine. The 2023 calendar will be usable again in 2034. Hey! But you weren't buff? That's a mean thing to say. I was relatively buff. I feel like I'm in better shape now than I was with it. I am slimming down. Put one in your wife's closet. Yeah. Next time I do it, which is probably never, it is gonna absolutely be like funny, like swimsuit, like Borat swimsuit down on the rocky beach down there on the shore beside the beach fire. Maybe in the George Costanza pose on a piece of driftwood beside the beach fire. Oh, that's a great picture. Borat swimsuit on a piece of driftwood beside a fire on the beach in the George Costanza pose. I like that. I'm also gonna urinate beside my house for a second. Back in a minute. Gotta say, I was kind of hoping to see Joel tonight. Just check in on each other once in a while, guys. Make sure that everything's good. Everybody's on a journey through life, and we need to take care of each other. What did I miss? Send those to anyone not a Patreon supporter. What? What am I sending to people now? A tribute to Zoolander. That's another funny movie. It's Merman. Oh, that was a funny show too. Oh, maybe we can shut this one down a little early. Nah, let's hang out. See, in my head, let's start talking about something cool. Who wants to talk about something? Football, movies, art, life, not politics, not religion. Todd sent me another pic. There we go. What's going on? More show and tell from Todd. Oh, segmenting. Rad. It looks to me like walnut, cherry, and what is the stripy one? I cannot identify the stripy one because I don't think it's tight enough stripies for zebra wood. Pecan? Maybe? Hackberry. All right. Okay. Yeah, beauty. Good work, man. That is perfect size. And then the next one is in his hand. That's a cashew bowl right there. That is your bowl for honey roasted cashews. That's the honey roasted cashew bowl. Play us a song? Maybe. Maybe. It's right over there. Eric's a big fan of the guitar. He's sitting out in his tiki bar on his wildlife refuge with surrounded by Australian sheepdogs and birds, living his best life, rescuing animals in Australia, and he wants to hear me play guitar. This world is a crazy place. I love it. When I make time to get back in the shop, I want to make some small segmented bowls. I got the little thanks to Sean McGill, I have the segmenty jiggy thing. I can't do anything with a granite lathe on my fucking table saw, but once that's not there, yeah, maybe I get back into do some segmenty things. We'll get the guitar, we'll put it over here closer to me so that I could get it if I wanted to. Yeah, well, I don't know if I have room on my table saw for a guitar stand right now, because I don't know if I mentioned or not, I have a lathe there. And I have a guitar on my bench, so that's taking up some room. Let's get some stuff and reorganize some things. There we go. Come on. There it is. It can live right there for a minute. Just in case. Recently cleaned the shop. Was out there earlier but had no motivation to make anything. Dude, I hear you. I'm in the same place. Like, I've got all these things that I want to be doing, and I just cannot convince myself to be doing them. Jealous of those of you that segment. Do not have the patience for it. Yeah. It's gluing and sanding and gluing and sanding and gluing and sanding and gluing and sanding and then turning. Sucks. It sucks. Should put a wall hanger for the guitar behind you for when you. Yes, I should. I should do that. When I do the shop reno, there should be a place to hook a guitar right over, right here. Actually, just reach up and grab it. Move that guy somewhere else. There, maybe a hanger for the guitar. Then I can just pull it down whenever I want. And then I make an acoustic guitar to hang in that spot so that it fits with the vibe of stuff that I made. I cut an MDF board and stuck 80 grit across it to sand the rings. Yep. That's a good way to do it. I've seen a lot of people basically make a sanding disc for their lathe. Just acoustic guitar with one walnut drawer. See, this is why we're friends. Sometimes I wonder, but then you say things like that, and I'm like, acoustic guitar with one walnut drawer to fit the vibe. See now I absolutely want to do that, because I could make an acoustic with a pickup in it that has a spot for a battery and a little walnut drawer. Little walnut drawer where the battery goes in. Yeah. And that's exactly what it would be. It would be one walnut drawer in the acoustic guitar. Fuck, that's good. Now that's a thing. Quite like that idea, actually, because that has layers. That's a parfait. Have you and Pinnell ever met up? No, we have not. We are thousands of kilometers away from each other. He has, I don't know, even when did you go to Victoria? Pinnell? I was going to say, I don't know that we've ever been less than thousands of kilometers away from each other. Because when you went to Victoria, I might have been in fucking Iqaluit. And we didn't know each other at that point anyway, so, but. Like, so, yeah, 4,000 miles. You use real terms. How many football fields is that? I would like to know how many football fields away from each other we are, actually, now that I've said that. 2014. Was I in 2014? I would have been in Kamloops, finishing my journalism degree. Nope, just finishing my English degree and starting my journalism degree. So we weren't, I mean, it's still pretty far away, but we didn't know each other anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But you were in Kamloops in 2014? I think I was too. We were in the same city at one point. We were in the same city at the same time. I'm 90% certain that in 2014 I was in the middle of an English degree at university in Kamloops. I knew you were on opposite coast now, but kind of thought you guys knew each other from before. Yeah, because we have a really good rapport. We somehow we get along. I don't know. Even though he's really, really mean to me. And a terrible employee. Canadian or American fields? Well, obviously, we're talking about Canadian football fields. When you measure things in Canada by football fields, you use CFL football fields. And also, ours are bigger and therefore better. Just like our everything else. That's twice. That's twice I've done like the winky gun thing. Oh, we're fun. We have fun. How much battery do I have? 49. All right. We got some time left. Sorry. Not sorry. Hold on while I shake my can of denatured alcohol. Touche. I met Mike when the Wood Whisperer Guild asked for people to sign up for mentorship and get a free project. That's right. That's right. He had just completed the Maloof Rocker, and he said yes to get a free project, and he was going to be my mentor. Get that. Okay? I signed up to be a mentee because I thought I was going to get, like, some help from a professional, like from somebody who knew what they were doing in terms of, like, making furniture. And we got paired up, and he was like, I just made a chair, dude. Like, I wanted a free project. And I was like, well, shit, thanks. We both got free projects from the Wood Whisperer, but it was, I still think it's funny that you were going to be my mentor. I wanted to help someone build a Maloof rocker. Yeah, and I had no interest in building a Maloof rocker. I mean, I didn't have no interest in building, but it wasn't like, it's still not very high on the list. If you guys are so big on metric measurements, why aren't your football fields measured in meters? I don't know why. Lots of things. I mean, why do we measure certain heights in feet, but other than this, we have weird, we've gone through it before. Canadians have weird measurement systems, man. It's like, okay, this is 8 feet long, but as soon as it's bigger than 50 feet, it's like, now we're talking half a football field away, or like a block. Like, they're weird measurement systems. It's like I weigh about, I don't know, 230 pounds. Not a metric weight, but my truck weighs in kilograms. Don't try to figure it out. Canadians are stuck halfway in between what we want to do and what makes sense to us in terms of weights and measures. I go get a 4-liter jug of milk. but I can also get a gallon of paint. I don't know. I don't know. I just finished limited tools and skills as my mentorship application said. You're both Canadian was why we got paired. Yeah, because you're in Canada, so you're gonna have things in common, I guess. I don't know. It ended up like, let's be honest, it did end up working out. I would say that like Chris Pinnell is a relatively good friend of mine right now. So in the grand scheme of things, I'm happy it happened. But at the time, I was like, this guy, he built a chair, and he and a chair that I don't want to build, and so like he's supposed to be teaching me woodworking. I don't even remember. Do you remember like if we had to like make a project, or you had to guide me through a project, and we just like lied? I don't remember. Well, dude, that's a great quote. Stuck between where we want to be and what we want to do. No, that's not what it was. I'll watch it back and figure it out. But yeah, it was probably pretty good. Sometimes I come up with gems. Like, so we're stuck between what makes sense and what we've always done, or something like that. Yeah. Lived in the most easterly part of North America at the time, St. John's, Newfoundland. Like 8,000 kilometers away. I'm going to need that in football fields, my friend. I'm a quote guy. Here's one for you. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Oh, yeah, I like that. That's okay. I've got one. Yeah. No, I think it worked out pretty well that Pinnell was my mentor. You're right, Eric. You are correct. Beer. I keep kicking over my type bond. I leave. Here's a tip for you. If you live in a cold climate and you have like one source of heat in your shop, your glue should live somewhere near that. So I've got a little oil heater thing down here beside my bench. So my PVA glue lives down here when it's cold, so that it's close to the heat source from a shop. Because then I don't have to throw out a jug of glue because it got frozen and now is garbage. Because when your PVA freezes and then thaws out, it's garbage. You don't use that anymore. Throw it out. Go get a new one. That's the Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff tip of the day. Woodworking tip. Look at that. We're talking about woodworking. The Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff woodworking tip of the day. If your PVA glue freezes, it is garbage. Throw it out. Okay, I'm just going to clarify a little bit. You can still use it for things. It will still stick things together. But it won't stick things together how it used to, and I would not trust it. If it is important that those things stay stuck together, I'd throw it out, get a new bottle of glue. Same with acrylic paint. Art product expert. Nadia says acrylic paint is also the same way. We were talking about doing a paint night on the show. People want me to do the Northern Lights on the show one time, so I said that I might. Hope that's cool. It's a cool technique. Temps really mess with resin too. Well, they shouldn't in terms of like pre-mix, like before you mix part A and part B together of resin. I don't think it should affect its future ability to bond. I don't have enough information and research on that, but I would think they wouldn't be as bad. Don't use resin when it's hot or cold. You should make everyone paint with you. That's what I said. I said, well, like, let's talk about what you're going to need and make everybody go and get the stuff, and then like have advance notice of like the 4 tubes of paint you're going to need, and like, get everybody prepped for it, and then we can basically do a paint night live on the show. I can crystallize before the mix. If it freezes, that's interesting. Oh, absolutely. Mess up resin. Ask me how I know. Oh, well, I don't need to ask you. I assume that this is from personal experience. Can we do a budget Dollarama paint version? I don't think Dollarama has oil paint. Maybe you could do an Amazon discount oil paint night. We could send you a kit. I'll talk to my friend / boss, Nadia, about making a paint kit for the Northern Lights paint night that we're going to do on the internet. And we'll see what we can get the price point down to. And everybody can order a paint night kit from us to do the Northern Lights paint night through the Crow's Nest, and you'll get a primed black canvas and some 4 little bits of oil paint. Go buy a brush. Like, we're not going to send you a fan brush. Well, we can send you a fan brush. We'll put together a paint night kit for you. Prussian blue, phthalo green, magenta, black, and white. A black prime canvas, a fan brush, and like a 2-inch brush from the dollar store. And we do that whole painting. Lisa, the party only started when I got here. I don't know. We were having fun. Lisa made a YouTube account so that she could have conversations with us. Because she was trying to talk to me on Facebook, and I was like, no. You talk with everybody else over here. And then shortly thereafter, I told her I was going to trip her down the stairs at work. I think Nadia showed up late because she knows that I don't actually start playing guitar until at least 2 hours into the show. Um, okay, that water's got to be getting cold. What are we talking about? Lisa soup? What a range. He's just having conversations now. That's cool. We're all here. I'm the crouton. The crouton is the best part of a salad. I mean, if you got to eat a salad, it should have croutons on it. And probably more dressing. I'm so drunk. Ah, boy, Eric. Crouton is the best part of the salad? Yeah. Boy, like, it's really I want to say the crouton is the only good part of a salad. But I won't. I like it when I make a salad. if I was gonna make a salad, it'd be a whack of cheese and probably a hard boiled egg and some ham and some chicken, and that one maybe doesn't need croutons. You missed a vital line in that conversation. Yeah, it seems that way. Not sure why anyone would want to watch Mike while in the bath. I am not attracted. We've had this conversation before about how I am not attractive enough to sell fart water on the internet. Magic white is a Bob Ross color. Phthalo blue is an every company color. Yeah. Here's an interesting question. Nadia says, I think Nadia, you say phthalo? I say phthalo. Is there a correct? Let's look up the pronunciation. Because why not? Phthalo. See if there's just like a quick pronunciation guide. Phthalo pigments are a family of blue and green synthetic organic pigments based on variants of copper phthalocyanine. What's the pronunciation? That doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I think you might be saying it correctly. I'm not sure. That's just how I've always said it. I may have learned it in university art class. Maybe not. I don't know. When I said phthalo blue, Bob Ross appeared in my mind. Does he use a lot of phthalo blue? I've never, like I said, we've talked about this before. I don't really have a history with Bob Ross. I've watched some of them, but it wasn't like an integral part of my art education or my childhood or anything. Same with like New Yankee Workshop and those other PBS woodworking shows. Doesn't really come into play. I got a chemical number for copper. Cyanide. Bright crystalline synthetic blue. I got the chemical composition of that bad boy. Guarantee I'm saying it wrong. Well, who's to say? What about Art Attack? Did you get that here? Yeah, you were in it. Oh wait, Art Attack. Never mind. I thought you were talking about the contest thing. Art Attack. I don't remember. I remember it being a show. I feel like you would have been good friends with him. Yeah, maybe. I don't know enough about him really, but it was on PBS. Here we got the Boston version of PBS growing up. When I was growing up in Saskatchewan, we got Detroit. We should do the bird's eye view Art Attack at the store. I won that contest. Yeah, I know. I covered it for the newspaper. You did a bunny. Little fluffy bunny guy. And I covered it for the newspaper. And I tried to find out what your actual goddamn name was, and you didn't respond to my request for comment as a journalist. So I had to call you Lisa Joan, which I knew was not your actual name. And it made me feel like a failure as a journalist. So thanks. This is my shot at typing a British accent. You're the only one who calls me by my last name. Yeah, because I learned it after. I tried to get a hold of you to talk to you about winning the art battle, and you didn't respond to any of my requests for comment. And then later we became friends. Despite you making me feel like a bad journalist that time. That's how good a person I am. I became friends with someone who made me feel like a bad journalist when that was part of my identity. So Lisa is a legit painter and Mike is teaching classes. It's true. It's true. She's also teaching classes. But yes, Lisa is a legit painter. I have 2 Lisa prints I don't have a Lisa original, but I do have 2 Lisa prints in my house that I got before we were friends, I think also. Maybe one of them. I don't remember. I think I bought Big Blue before I knew you, because I fell in love with it at a charity golf tournament that you had donated it to as an auction item. I feel like there's some trauma to unearth here. Let's not start digging. Let's not start digging. Mike is also an artist. Yeah, I think deep down I probably am. Does she have to practice the painting the night before the class? I don't know. I will let her answer that. I have to practice before the class. I feel like I've donated to a lot of golf things. Yeah, probably. It was the Rod Brindamore Charity Golf Classic for Cystic Fibrosis in, let's see if I can do it. Would have been 2017. think that I bought my first Lisa Joan. Maybe 2016. It's approximately then. It was a 2016 or 2017 at the Rod Brindamore Charity Golf Classic for cystic fibrosis at Story Creek Golf Club. Yeah. I appreciate you staying friends with me despite my challenges. Well, I mean, we'll see. Your beard looks weird, by the way. Michael Scott's Dunder Mifflin Scranton Meredith Palmer Memorial. Yes. Yeah, nice. Nicely done. And you still owe me an otter to complete the triptych. He's also a calendar model. It's true. It's true. I'm a pretty big deal. Your beard looks weird. It does. You're right. Like, I already acknowledged that, though. Like, really early on in the show, I acknowledged that this needs some work. Okay. I don't know why we need to keep harping on it. Like, got it out of the way early. I need a haircut too. You can take this back down. Take this back down to almost nothing and do a little bit with this guy. It's starting to do a little bit of flare out from underneath. It's getting weird little steps in it. Yeah. No one likes a bragger. Like, the least braggy person in the world. Like, needs a braid and beads. I had a girl French braid my beard at a party one time, and it looked really bad, like, because it turned into like this little. Yeah, I could absolutely go for like two sort of like dwarven braided situations coming out like that. That'd be cool. But they would still shorten up a whole lot. Like, I don't think, I need to get another, settle down. I need to grow another 6 inches or so before we could actually like do braids that I'd be happy with. It'll get there, maybe. I don't know. Maybe if I took a little more care of it and like did a little more maintenance on it, then maybe it would actually grow. But it's kind of stagnated at about, I don't know, 10 inches. I want like full on Gandalf, like down to my balls kind of beard. somebody on this show go to school with Tom Petty? Maybe it was Kapla. It was like, yeah, I went to elementary school with Tom Petty. Specifically the balls. Yeah, no, I don't need it to go all the way down to the end of the tip. I just need the beard to go to the balls. Like, plus like 90. Oh, that'd be better if he was here. Is it capo? Really? I don't know. I'm not sure I'm buying it. Do you think it's that high? I don't like this. I don't think that I like that. Let's see what this one says. That says Capo 8? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, but it's an AD. No, I don't. Yeah. She's a good girl. Loves her mama. Loves Jesus. And America too. She's a good girl. She's crazy about Elvis. Loves horses. And her boyfriend too. Long day. Living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard. There's a bad boy that don't even miss her. A bad boy. You're breaking her heart. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. I'm free. Free falling. Well, all the vampires walking through the valley. There's something about Ventura Boulevard. And all the bad boys standing in the shadows of good girls. Home with broken hearts. I'm just playing the same chords over and over, and this is completely wrong. Then I'm free. Free falling. And I'm free. Free falling. It's totally wrong. Totally wrong. I should have just listened to the. I should have listened to the instructions. You know, like. Just listen to the instructions. I had a friend who met Tom Petty at a convenience store buying smokes one night in North Carolina. Talk for about a half an hour, and Tom left to go to the House of Blues. Yeah, he seemed like a pretty cool guy. I could hang out with Tom Petty and Bob Ross. We're having fun. If you're not having fun, I'll see you next week. Or I won't. And either way, I'm okay. This is my favorite part of every week, is hanging out here on the internet with you guys. And I make no apologies for that. Nadia wants me to learn some moist. I think only because she likes the name of the band. And she likes saying that word. It's not really acousticy though. What? Yeah. Feel like your favorite part should be when we hang out, but whatever. You make me do work. These guys don't make me do work. Some David Usher stuff, yeah. Hey, Silva! Maybe one day. I don't want to just like try it and have it be shitty right now. I don't want to not do it justice. I would rather like take a few minutes and try to figure it out. But I should. That one that Lisa sent me, the British guy with the cup of tea in the middle of the night. That one I kind of want to try. Resurrection? Okay, hold on. Let me see what it looks like. Oh, damn. Hold on. Gee, got you good E flat. This shit is E flat. I got to leave you once again. That is correct. D flat? Really? G. That's gonna take a little work. It's D flat. What the shit is that? It's A, E, E, A, D, G, C, A. You know, this is just terrible. A, D, that one. Gee, that is just a fucking messed up song. I don't even know what half of these chords are. What's a G add D? Or G add D2? That's not a thing. Really, that is not a chord. That's garbage is what that is. No. What did nobody ever FaceTime me on the toilet? Probably simplify this. Let's go to see if there's like a simpler version. Because that one's messed up. And that one is worse. And that one you need to pay for access to. Yay! And that one you need to pay for access to. Oh, wait, maybe not. You know, that's just actual written version. We'll just go to the bass line of it. There we go. Because that'll give me where it needs to be. E on 3, A on 6. That's see, just go to the bass line. Okay. Now I know where it is. Go back to the one that has the words. This is gonna be terrible, Nadia. I'm sorry. It's your fault though. I've been drowned out by the rain. Still I'm wishing I could stay. Sorry, my old friend, I got to leave you once again. And despite what I might say, stand up by the rain. Pleasure by the twisting of the metal in the vein. And it might be very hard, it might be who we are, and we go till it's all. It's D now. And it changes. Damn. You go. I saw you strip my babies, everything might be terrible. Got this from below. Yeah, okay. This has some promise. Okay, hold on. Everybody's got time for something. Nothing just me when you know. Then it goes back to the G A that too. Let's see if it just works. Yeah, but E flat is just fucking stupid. E flat. The E flat is messing with me. Maybe. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. We'll maybe get there at some point. There are parts of it that I don't hate. mood tonight. It's like two different versions of this song in the same tab. It's just garbage. Maybe I can piece something together on this eventually. The video for Gasoline brought much music memories. Yeah, right? Or, much music memories. George Stroumboulopoulos before he was George Stroumboulopoulos. Much music memories, yeah. See, that one brings back much music memories for me. Was when Trouble at the Hen House came out, and Ahead by a Century was like a big deal. Felt like it was on Much Music like every hour. But you're right, Moist was a big deal on Much Music. Let's put it up for a minute. Yeah. He's talking quick in that song too. Stone Temple Pilots was a huge Much Music thing. That's what I should do. Except all their songs are in like half a step down or weird tunings. Tea Party, yes. Tea Party. I Mother Earth. Our Lady Peace. At one point, hold on. I'm sure I knew Our Lady Peace song at one point. I don't know what it was. I'm trying to remember. Was it this? Not heard any of these songs in decades. I can't even hear that in my head right now. That cannot have been it. Clumsy? No. Get out of here with the you have to pay for this version. Nonsense. Yeah, I remember that one. That's not the one that I'm thinking of. I would have to hear some of these, I think, to be able to do any Our Lady Peace. Might have been Clumsy. I just can't hear it in my head. B minor D A is pretty easy though. Whoa. Oh, there it is. It just took me a second. Ah, the telephone, the telephone. It's not okay now. It's a bad idea too. See you guys later. Have I sung 4 a.m. on here? No. I've sung 3 a.m. by a different band. Changes back whenever. This is a terrible, terrible show for music. Somebody give me something I can play. Because I am going to get upset if I'm just trying stuff that doesn't work. Really? Our Lady Peace 4 a.m. You think that I have played on this show before? Got that. Buy the membership. Fuck off. No chance. No chance I've done this. Found the day or none. Lay my father for the wasted years. Hardly talk. Never thought I would forget this heat. Then a phone call made me realize I'm wrong. But if I don't make it, know that I loved you all along. Just like sunny days that we're getting old because we're all dumb and jaded. And I hope to God I figure out what's wrong. Yeah, I've never played it before, but this is another one that I could put on the list of maybe doing. Walked around my room not thinking, sinking in this box. Blame myself for being too much like somebody else. Never thought it would just been this way. Then a phone call made me realize I'm wrong. But if I don't make it, know that I loved you all along. Just like sunny days that we're not because we're all dumb. And I hope God I figure out what's wrong. Yeah, there's something there. There's something there. Oh yeah, Prince. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Come on. Like, don't give me talented people. Give me Rain Maida. Ouch. Sorry, Rain. That wasn't a nice thing to say. Don't give me talented people. Give me Rain Maida. That was mean. Tenacious D is a good idea, though. This is a terrible idea. Yeah, see, I say it's a good idea, but it's a terrible idea. What is B flat D? What is that? What? It's right. I just don't know how to do it. Above the murky muck, crackle made of clouds. There's his wonder boy sitting oh so proudly. No. No. Tribute? Maybe. Hold on. Wonder Boy's such a better song. I think Smoke maybe first. It's a whole lot of A minor. Whole lot of A minor in this song. See, Kyle does a lot of work in this song. Smoke and then Tribute. We'll try Tribute. It'll be terrible again. And then maybe I'll do some Tragically Hip to make myself feel better. Like about playing guitar on the internet. We're only 3 hours in. We got tons of time. We are at 32%. All right. Smoke, song, and then probably wrapping it up. I know I can do the fucking one. I've done that one before. Oh. Wonder Boy is the song though. Yeah, it's a really good song. That's the song that made me realize that Tenacious D were actually talented musicians. It's like, oh, Jack Black and some fucking other guy making music. But Wonder Boy came out, I was like, damn, these are talented motherfuckers. Picket Destiny was not a good movie, but it was funny. Oh no, I want to play something that I like, or that is gonna not be shit. Let's do the fucking one. Because I know I can get through that one and it'll be comfortable. If we're gonna do a Tenacious D, let's do one that do one that I've done before. Still like the Wicked game cover. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know why, but that reminds me of one of my favorite movies of all time. So I don't know if it's like a cult classic or if people don't really know about this movie or if it's just underappreciated, but there's a movie called Donnie Darko with Jake Gyllenhaal. That's a really good soundtrack. Mad World was a really good song. I'm going to do that one first. Because I did play that at one point, and I really like it. So and now I just feel like it. I don't know why. God, that strap button is really gonna like it's messing up my guitar. That strap button letting loose is messing up my guitar. Yeah, it's a good song. Hold on. Let me take a minute to remember what this is how this feels. Around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. The tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrows. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. I find it kinda funny, find it kinda sad. Dreams in which I'm dying, best I'd ever had. Find it hard to tell you, find it hard to take. Being drawn in circles, it's a very, very mad world, mad world. Children wait for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, Listen, went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me. No one knew me. Hello, teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me. Look right through me. I find it kind of funny. Find it kind of sad. Dreams in which I'm dying, best I'd ever had. Find it hard to tell you, find it hard to take. People run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Mad world. But that I forgot that I knew that song and that I really liked it. Mike covering Gary Jules' cover of Tears for Fears. It's a parfait. There's layers. I wish it was better. That's a really mean thing to say. But, you know, that's fine. It's Tears for Fears. You're right. I think I'm out of tune again, though. I think I might be done playing guitar because I cannot keep my guitar in tune. Might be time for new strings. I'm a parfait. Just sounds bad. And my tuner is on my phone, and you guys are on my phone, so I might end with that. No, let's do the fucking other one. Because Lisa asked for it, and she made a YouTube account so that she could talk on the show. So you don't always have to fuck her hard. I gotta find the chords. You don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do. Sometimes you got to make some love. Fucking give us some smooches too. Sometimes you got to squeeze. Sometimes you got to say please. Sometimes you got to say, hey, I'm gonna fuck you softly. I'm gonna screw you gently. I'm gonna hump you sweetly. I'm gonna ball you discreetly. And then I say, hey, I got you flowers. And I say, wait a minute, Sally. Think I got something in my teeth. Could you get it out for me? That's fucking teamwork. What's your favorite possession? That's cool with me, it's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you. What's your favorite dish? I'm not gonna cook it, but I'll order it from Zanzibar. And then I'm gonna love you completely. And then I'll fucking fuck you discreetly. And then I'll fucking bone you completely. But then I'm gonna fuck you. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're Jason approves. Oh, well, that's I do strive for Jason's approval on things. It's just me and Mike's karaoke song. Is there even anywhere that does karaoke anymore? Like Campbell River doesn't have any bars. I used to love doing karaoke. Karaoke was great, but there just isn't anywhere to do it anymore. And I'm like old, I guess, is the answer. Yeah, I miss karaoke and playing pool. Yeah. Anyway. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about? It's just me and my upstairs neighbors are having a broken English karaoke right now. Hey, right on. Go have fun. Go do broken English karaoke. You're also a broken English. Hey, oh, that would have been better if I would have phrased it properly. But that it's funny because you're broken English, like from England. Get it? And we're all broken. Filipino Celine Dion? Oh, that sounds great. I love that. See, are you British or are you British? It hurts still? Really? Come on. Come on. Go cry in your small spoon collection. Okay? Remember when we were gonna get you small spoons? Because you're British. Question. Would beans on toast be better if they were eaten with a small silver spoon with like the queen's head on the back of them? Just you know it's all in good fun. Come on. You're British? Oh, okay. Anyway, this is it. That's it for tonight, I think. Let's get it wrapped up. This is my favorite part of every week. I've yet to receive any spoons. Yeah, because we couldn't get it pulled together in time. Okay? There was a plan. We got busy and shit. Okay? Not fully British, just Brit-ish. Oh. Hey-oh. That's it wasn't really a hey-oh worthy. That wasn't hey-oh worthy. It was okay though. She is British. Like she literally ate beans on toast numerous times today. I think Eric Habakabaka finished his bottle. He's all right. Bye, Eric. No, he just feels it wrapping up. He'd stay with me as long as I kept going. If I could plug my phone in and just keep this shit going for 6 hours, I'm sure he'd be right there with me. because he's a good friend. And he's got his dogs and his birds, and he's just literally like, if you could just drink with your friends on the internet and sitting in your tiki bar that you built in your backyard on your Australian animal refuge, wouldn't that be how you would spend your time? I would. But unfortunately, it is time, I think, to wrap things up and bid you adieu. Thank you very much for coming. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, everybody. We will see you next week for whatever the next week entails. Bye for now. I will miss you between now and then. I promise you that.